All right, everyone, we're back out here in the outdoor kitchen. Last you saw, we had gotten the big closets done, and now we're starting to work on the actual, the outdoor kitchen part. So you see the gas line back here is, I wouldn't say it's problematic, but we've got to do a little bit of modification of the cabinet to get it to fit. They picked the exact right height, right where the aluminum brace is that holds the whole cabinet together, so we're going to notch that out. Mike ran to Home Depot to get the stuff. Well, there he is. Got the stuff. And so we're going to start piecing this thing together. But the thing that dictates where this whole thing goes is where the gas line is. And so I've actually positioned the grill cabinet as far this way as possible without us having to, cut concrete and stuff like that. So it works out great. It's in a good spot. So I've been just kind of piecing together. The grill is here. This is the grill insert. The hood is here. The only thing I'm missing to finish this job is there's a grill, like a cover, which we can always add whenever that comes in. So anyway, we're gonna start working through this. So this is the grill insert. So I decided to do an alfresco 42 inch, not the 56. So I just realized, when you have an Evo, you just don't use the grill that much in comparison. So I think it was a smart move. We'll do the 56 alfresco up in Helen, I think, just for fun, because that one I think you realistically could be cooking more for more people. So here we don't have any friends, so I'm just usually cooking for myself. I don't want any friends, Mike. That wasn't we don't have any friends. It's like, no, I don't have any friends because I don't want them. I got all the people, and all these people watching are my friends. It's my favorite kind of friend, ones I don't have to actually talk to. It's great. I don't have to talk to them. I just talk about myself the whole time. Right? It's just what I'm best at.
Yeah, a one-sided relationship.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, and then you go turbo. I love this thing, man.
It's really good.
I roll it. Everybody's looking at me at the football, Ryan's football game.
Because they're thinking they should have bought one.
But they don't realize the thing's $800. The thing is $280, but then the batteries are $400 a piece. Then Michelle gets all embarrassed. She's like, how much is that? I'm like, that's like $750. She's like, don't tell people. I'm like, well, they ask. What do you want me to do? Lie about it?
That's why people thinking that's hilarious.
This is a thermal barrier, so it keeps the grill off of the cabinets. So this insert is, I think it's like $900. I think it was like $700 or something like that. So it's an expensive piece, but then it makes it so your grill just slides into place. So with these PVC cabinets, they're awesome, for weather and for longevity. But when it comes to all the heat you're getting from your grill, you need to make sure you have a barrier. And so that's what this piece is. So this will bolt together, and I'm not exactly sure how. I think that's the back. So it'll bolt together, and the grill will slide into it. So I'm just kind of putting this together while Mike's getting the tools together. Once we cut the hole in the cabinet, then we can put it in a position and fix it to the wall. And so this cabinet will dictate everything. So we'll put this, once we notch and drill, hole saw through, this will go up against the wall. We'll cut out for our electrical outlet. You need electrical for the lights on the grill. Evo doesn't need any electrical, but the grill needs for lights and for the rotisserie, which I'll probably never use. This. So you need some gas tape. It's different than regular Teflon tape. It's like a yellow, thicker tape. So you need that.
Or you could use Rector Seal.
Yeah, right. That's what they used on here
Yeah, that's
for.
Rector
Yeah.
Seal. Yep.
So Notice the difference here. So we did another 90. So this is what was existing with the existing valve. Another 90, a little brass fitting with a little 6-inch nipple there. Then we're going to come through the cabinet.
And we'll go to this bell reducer, a 1/2 to 3/4, and then it's got a union on the other end for the regulator. So the regulator will go like this. Then we'll tee off of this 3/4 with a 3/4 inch brass tee. One end will go to the Evo, and the other one will go to the grill.
So they have this stuff at Home Depot. This is what you need. We're probably going to run the shorter one. We have a 48 and a 60, but this is 1/2 inch. So here's our tee. We'll show you all this stuff, but all this stuff is readily available at Home Depot that you know, anybody can get.
It is.
To get your gas line set up. So we have all of our reducers and from 3/4 to 1/2. So we'll show you all this stuff as we work through it. But $100 worth of stuff is what you need to make it work. Pretty simple.
So what I'm doing is I've got to cut a slot because the cabinet's going to come back against the wall. So I've got to cut out for basically where the pipe comes down and out. So I got to cut about 6 inches here, a 6-inch slot out of here, about 5 inches off the corner. So that way when I get inside, I can still swing the regulator because this sticks out. So from about here to here, I give myself, this is 5 inches, and I'll give myself 1 inch of clearance so we can spin this on after I put the cabinet against the wall. And then we'll tee off of that to go to the Evo and the grill.
CARS-15, which is a tamper resistant. And then we'll do this nice little cover and we'll have a nice clean install there. Is that above it?
22.5, yeah.
Good. It's been a while since you had me focused on assisting.
I know. You picked up right where you left off, too.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Keep it clean, keep it organized.
Oh, that's perfect. I think that's what it is. It's hitting down below. We have to lean it, tip it back. Let me get it level and we'll start.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we're not hitting anything. It's clear.
it's probably pitched off the wall there.
Well, remember how bad the wall was on this side, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, and you would think that they'd pitch it away from the wall so water would run.
Okay, yeah, we're against. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's got to go up. It's got to go up in the front, and then we'll probably have to shim as well. But
yeah,
well, cool. Everything fits well. This will be like that. And the front end's still got to go up a little bit, so. So because the wall has a big hump in it right about in the middle, so there was no way to really suck the, make it so it's touching down below and up here because there's a bump right about there. So what I'm trying to do is average over this distance so that we don't have a gap from, well, we want them as close to parallel as possible, the front of the cabinet and the wall. So basically we're just kind of splitting the differences so they're as parallel as they can be. So I moved it just a little bit so that we don't have this big, this wedge piece of gap on the back side, because we're going to pour countertop on here. You don't want like a noticeable difference where the counter's deeper in one spot than the other. So I think we're pretty good. So everything's good. Our distance from the wall is where we want it. So now what I'm going to do, rather than using a big stack of wedges, I'm going to cut a piece of 2x to fill in most of that gap, and then we'll just use a single shim. And otherwise we're going to have to use like 5 or 6 shims on each side. So that's what I'm going to do now. Cut some out of 2x material, and then we'll just use 1 shim. And then we'll get it attached in 3 locations on each end, 1 in the middle, and then on the ends down low. What is it? Oh. He's done. You notice every job we do, we have bugs, Mike, that we pick up and play, or I pick up. But we had carpenter bees, or what was the other thing? Oh, the big beetle. So we need, it's an 1.5 inch minimum plus. Going to be in it, so we need a 2.5 inch.
2 3/4 for you.
Perfect. Oh, it's big ones. Oh, let me show you one.
That thing is amazing.
Okay, solid. I don't think we're gonna get lucky on the shim thickness on this side. I think it's different. Let's just double check it and see. Yeah. Okay, right in the corner right there.
And you need that puppy to be lower than because we're going to be doing our countertop.
Yeah, I'll just cut it off.
I mean the shim, the wood part.
Yeah, this is lower. Okay, solid.
Nice.
And we'll do these corners down here.
Yeah, so the other cabinets, everything bolts to this. So this is the deepest cabinet, and so the corner cabinet and the left cabinet here aren't as deep. So I'll show you this here. So if I put this in place, all we have to do is level these. So these will level and then fix together. See, like this. Then we pour our concrete countertops, which is what we're going to do. The countertop will come up to the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of hardy all the way across. So we're going to get some cement board basically. And do it that way. So that's why this one's so important to get square, to get attached to the wall, because this is going to hold everything together. Yeah.
And that valve's in a perfect location.
This will go on here.
Yep. Yep. And that's 3/4 to half. It'll go this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, it'll go. You're right.
Oh, because you got this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this thing goes on here.
So we need a nipple. Yeah, this is what we need. We need this. That goes on here. 1/2 inch nipple instead of that 5-incher.
What's going on here? This isn't right.
There you go.
This way.
So yeah.
That's
You got it. And that'll go like that.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That's it. So we can put this on right now. I guess we can just do it. We'll take this off here. Okay. So we didn't need that longer nipple after all. We're going to shorten it up to have a half-inch close knit we'll use instead. So this goes on here. And this is our union for our regulator.
Pretty legit setup we got here with this valve regulator. This is way easier. I thought we were gonna have to tear things apart.
So, here. Okay. Gas fitting was on this end of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, 48 inch should be long enough. No problem. That would be 48 inches.
Yeah.
So we'll know we'll use.
Well, before we cut any of those holes, we gotta put the cabinets together anyway.
Yeah, we'll wait.
You're doing this, you've just gotta buy extra. But everything's 3/4, half-inch, or 3/8. And this stuff should be pretty readily available locally. Got a whole lot of. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces to get to that.
Lean it towards you. There you go. Can I try that?
Back's too far down. Back needs to come up.
Let's try that. And you do not need to pre-drill for these. In fact, that'll make them strip. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. There we are.
All right, so we'll cut away here because all we're going to do for the next several hours is to level. Same process.
Same process. We'll do that.
Just working our way, all the way down here to the left, and also doing that end cap After we do that, we'll probably run the gas line and come back to you when we got something interesting to talk about.
Okay.
All right, Mike, we're rolling through this. So this is this pilaster is a little different. Let me show you. We got this one set up here. This one's a little trickier because of the way the wall, the floor is pitched, and so we cut a little notch out of the back here to make it fit, and then I'm flushing it up with the door. And so we're going to put a little piece of molding here on the edge because the wall, we're almost touching on the base on the bottom, and then we've got a 3/4 inch gap here at the top. And so, but this is flush and flat and set up. And so the pilaster, what this does is gives us a termination point where this is clean and finished, so we can then bring our toe kick right up to the edge of it. And that way you won't see any unfinished edges. And so this was a, how did this work? I'm not sure why I didn't buy 2 pilasters like that. Oh, this is a unfinished back edge. That one has 2 finished
on both
edges.
sides,
Yeah. So this was a 3 sides, inside, outside, front side. This one is you can see, has 4 finished edges, if you will. And so we're going to flush it up here to the front, assuming this is somewhat.
It's sloped, so we're going to have to cut the bottom. So we'll shim the bottom to get us to where we need to be, and then that'll tell us how much we have to basically make a.
I don't know, it's pretty good.
Well, that's because I'm holding it like this.
Yeah, got it.
That's there you go. There you're touching there. Now come up top. Let's get a shim.
Yeah, we need to shim the back, I guess.
Yeah, because see how far away we are? It's got to come like that.
Yeah, so I guess we're worried about the front, not the back, right?
Well, yes. This side is more important.
Because we want this
Because
to match
this is parallel box, so
Right.
whatever we do here, it'll be the same here.
Yeah.
So we just need to shim it. It's just touching here.
Are you sure you couldn't just leave the shim under there?
Well, sure we could, but then
Yeah.
you're going to have some gap here,
It's not much.
No, because it's touching on this brick only. It's not touching here or all this area. Just right there. There's a high spot there and there. So we could just make some goofy cut, or like you said, we could leave the shim and just cut the shim off. We don't really need to leave the shim there because we're going to screw it off and then we can pull the shim out.
That's true, yeah.
You don't want this above this because we're putting the countertop on here. So even if this is a 1/16 lower than this, it's fine. Just make sure it's not higher.
What are you using to cut this?
We're using the circular saw. Okay.
Should you cut the other side first?
Well, let me make these cuts and then transfer to the other side.
Then it just cut to here and stop.
Yeah.
Got it.
A little off there, but pretty good. And we'll check it, make sure we're not high anywhere. That's good. Side. Yeah.
Hey, you're low, so that's good.
Yep.
You have a concrete countertop fixed to this thing. It's going to be solid as a rock.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Well, especially since we're going to be putting a substrate down that'll lock it all in.
Yeah. Oh, let me see.
I would have thought it would have gone like this, and then that butts to here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be real bulky, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
This one's a little sticking up a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Just a hair, you're right. Okay. Oh yeah, I see that. Okay. Hold that like that.
We're good.
Okay. So we're right at 33 inches on the money there. Yeah, pretty darn parallel. Okay.
All right, so now we need to find the middle of this thing.
Yeah. So this one doesn't have to be that critical because we're putting a piece in there.
Right.
It can be, 1/8 inch. We want to definitely cut, well, this is getting cut off anyway.
Well, this might work. Let's see.
64 3/4.
32, this is too short.
32 3/8. Shoot, yeah, it is.
It's fine. That's why we got extra piece.
So let's just cut this one, cut a piece 32 3/8 out of this.
Yep. That's actually a good thing that they did send us an extra piece.
Because you have to have it, otherwise we'd have an offset splice.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Over there.
Crap, that's a different color too.
Sure is. So we need to use that one.
Nope.
Well, that one doesn't match that one though. What the heck?
So the two are the wrong color. We're gonna have to do two. Shoot.
But then it's not going to match that.
No, we're gonna have to do 3 pieces.
Ah, crap.
We'll have to do.
2 splices?
Well, what we could do the splice where we're doing these, so it'll look like we meant to do it.
Oh, where those
We
corbels
got
are?
2 of these things. So if we do, a splice here and a splice here. So that's why they sent us 2, because we had two the wrong color. I don't think it's that big a deal. We got these 2 pieces here.
Is the grain going the right way though?
No, shoot. This could be really bad.
This is the grain. It's got to go up like this. And then we need, this is,
Or we could just leave that gap. That color's not right either.
what the heck? This is the remnant of that. That's
Oh.
why. I was going to say, wait a minute. Oh, that. That's that one. Okay.
Or we could just cut this and leave that gap. We got a big giant piece of molding.
Yeah, no, I know. You're right.
And it still looks like we hit the center. Right?
Yeah, like that. No one's gonna ever see it.
Right. And then we got this.
We need something like 6 inches. Well, theoretically, even 4 inches would just do it. How wide is that? That's like 6.5 or 6. 7 inches. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Is this the right color?
Yeah, well, no, that looks dark.
Uh-oh.
Hold it up right here.
Oh, dang it. Did it again.
Yeah,
That's right.
right. It's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah. And that'll look fine.
Yeah.
Just do that.
We got lucky. We got lucky.
Because that's it, right? That's the only, all we need is this piece and that little piece. And we have that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Might have to cut the end of this one off.
No, it chopped the backside. Karate chopped through there. Did you get the white mark I left on the fan off?
No. I mean, the way we laid it out, it was going to go like this, but there's no reason for it.
Yeah, so I thought it was decent.
Now, we do have to cut it for underneath the front.
So a stainless hex bolt with a
That's
washer.
what I was thinking.
Okay.
Just to put the, just the washer and bolt
Yeah. All right,
on
so
both
that's
sides.
quarter inch bolts. Quarter
Don't
by
you think that would look good if you had the
a hex.
hex bolt,
Yeah,
washer, a
stainless
little
steel
bit of
hex,
threads hanging out? It looked like it was real industrial.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good look.
And then we need a washer in the head on the inside. We
Washer
cut,
and washer.
rip some of those pieces.
Yeah. So
sandwich it all together.
3.5 inch stainless steel bolts, quarter inch. Nuts and washers. And then we need, how many of these? We're doing 2 of these, which is 6 of them.
We got three of these.
Three, so that's
1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5.
But these are these just 2 bolts or 3? Because these are shorter corbels,
Yeah,
right?
That might just be 2.
Yeah. No, 3 also.
So we need.
So we have 5, right? In total.
Yeah.
5, so we need 15 of them, yeah. Okay.
It's a pretty good day's work there.
Yeah. Heck yeah. We'll blow this out and the next day it'll be ready for.
Well, I mean, we got to do the hood. We got to do electrical.
No, I mean, I'm talking about with this.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll do the counters.
I'm itchy. This stuff is, that's the only thing with this. This stuff is weird on you. I much prefer sawdust. Your lens has got it all over it too.